The thing I think's changed most in the last 15 years in the industry is, unfortunately, demise of the commercial recording studio. I mean, I'm speaking to New York City specifically because I've been here for my entire career. But I feel that there are a lot of pop-ups and small rooms doing great work. Real estate has squeezed commercial recording studios out of business, and unfortunately a lot of that is my format. That's my orchestras, film scores, big bands. Is making it very limited options anymore on how to capture this music, and that's like I said, I don't see that trending upwards, unfortunately, and a sign of the times. But the music's still very vital and still needs to be recorded, so we pack it up and we go to where it is. We can do remote recording that way. Different though, different than being able to contain it in the studio. So I said that trend has not been a great trend, but what is trending up is the quality of the gear. I see that in a very affordable lines of microphones and equipment, converters, mic pre's. They're very high quality items out there now, much more accessible. Because in large part the studios aren't there. So I'm glad to see that there's when one's down, another industry is thriving, and I'm a big fan of a lot of that gear. I've been freelancing almost 10 years now, and the technology that I'm able to even afford myself and afford my clients, is keeping the work at as high a level as we can. We would love, of course, to always be in the studio. We would love always to maybe hit tape, but they said if it's not financially feasible, then we have alternatives to reach for, and I guess that's part of the toolbox, is knowing what to reach for, and in some ways the budget dictates that. Where I see it going in 5 years, as I said, it's exciting to see immersive audio coming into play and reproduction. Of course, bandwidth is allowing that. I would love to see audio get to where 4K is at, even though that isn't a new technology. I keep waiting for audio to be asked to be at that level, because we certainly have the capability. You just need the consumer to ask for it and a company to support it so we can distribute it. I know everybody can do it. We can deliver the highest resolution, ask for, and many of these microphones we speak to, can definitely deliver the frequency response. So like I said, I think it's like, bring it on. I'm excited to see even, my son's generation is starting to appreciate dynamic range. If they've gotten into vinyl, in the last 4 or 5 years, they are finally hearing an uncompressed file. I think, the revelation, to new generations of people realizing that is what it's supposed to sound like, as the artist intended, maybe as we, the technical, community hopes that they experience it with, means that they, don't rely on, the smallest file, and or the most compressed stream of audio. So that is encouraging.